Okay, yogis, get down on your mats, find a quiet place, both wherever you are at and within yourselves. Sit in a comfortable position. See if you can draw your spine up tall, relax your shoulders, and rest your palms gently on your knees or your thighs, whatever works. And if sitting down is ever uncomfortable, go ahead, find a block or even sit on a chair. As long as you feel comfortable, as long as you can keep your spine tall, shoulders away from your ears, you're good. Then take a few seconds to get into your breath. Slow down your inhales and exhales. Really pay attention to whatever sensations are coming up in your physical being. And then begin to step away from the rest of the day. Set your intention for your practice today. Mine is simplicity. So just a very simple flow, just covering all the basics that I've learned at teacher training. Nothing too complicated. And at the same time, decently challenging for everyone to feel you've got something out of your practice today. Every once in a while, I like to kind of just do a flow for the sake of a flow, nothing else. Not teaching anything in particular, not teaching a particular pose, not teaching a particular alignment, just doing a flow, just living. Doesn't need to get any more complicated than that. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Excuse my yawning, I don't know why I'm yawning so much today. Interlace your fingers, inhale, take it all the way up, stretch. First stretch, see how you feel. And stay in the stretch for a bit. So with each inhale, reach even higher. With each exhale, just feel a little bit more comfort. See if you can get your arms behind your ears without necessarily getting into a back bend. See if you can draw your navel in towards your spine. And then slowly release. Get your right arm behind you, your left palm outside your left knee. If you notice, I'm not twisting yet. Inhale, spine tall, exhale, twist. And go really nice and slow. And then the other side, keep that length in the spine as you twist out a little more. So right palm outside left knee, left palm behind you. Keep drawing your navel in towards your spine. Keep increasing the length of your spine as you twist. And then slowly release. Release your feet out in front of you. Get your right foot long, right knee straight, and your left foot against your left thigh. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. So just try and get a nice little stretch. Once again, inhale, come up. Exhale, twist to the right. And keeping your left knee down, reach your heart down. So may not be much. Once again, inhale, come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist to the right. And and get your heart down as much as you can. See if you can keep going a little lower each time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist. And release. Get your right foot all the way out to the right. So your left foot is still against your right thigh. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, twist. So just go as much as you can. So try and get your right shoulder down to your right knee. Inhale, come back up, and then get your left palm behind your left hip. Get your hips up, circle your right arm up and back. And drop it down. Once again, lateral bend, so right shoulder to right knee. Keep reaching with your left arm. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, left palm behind left hip. Take your hips up. Right arm up and back. Try and keep your left shoulder above your left wrist. And release. One more time. Right shoulder down to right knee. Reach across with your left arm. Try and keep opening your left shoulder. So spiral your heart up to the ceiling. And once again, inhale, come up, left palm behind left hip. Raise your hips up, right arm up and back. Tilt your head back if you want a little bit so you can feel the stretch on your throat. Slowly release. Get your right foot once again back to center. Release your left foot forward. Bend your right knee, right foot against left thigh. Sit tall. Inhale. Take your arms up. Exhale. Fold forward. Inhale. Take your arms up. Exhale. Twist to the left. Keep taking your heart up and then twist all the way down as much as you can. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold forward. Keep going a little deeper each time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist. So try and get your heart down as much as you can with your twist. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward fold. Use your breath to go a little deeper with each stretch. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist. Over to the left side. Slowly come up. Get your left leg out to the left. Your right foot follows on the left thigh. Keep sitting tall. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, left shoulder down to left knee. Right arm goes across. Keep opening your heart up to the ceiling. Feel the stretch on the right side of your torso. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right palm behind right knee. Lift your hips up, circle your left arm across. Maybe tilt your head back, feel the stretch on your throat. Couple of breaths here. And release, back down. Left shoulder to left knee, right arm across. Heart spiraling up to the sky. And slowly release, right palm behind right hip. Take your hips up and circle your left arm across. Tilt your head if you want. And release, one last time. Left shoulder down to left knee, right arm across. Inhale, come up, right palm behind, lift your hips, circle your left arm across. and release. Stay seated. Get the soles of your feet together in front of you. See if you can butterfly your knees down towards the mat. And once you've got that flexibility, push them all the way down. And now right here, hold on to your ankles. Take your spine tall. See if you can keep pushing your knees down. Take your heart up to the sky. So it's a little bit of a back bend. You should feel the stretch on your shoulders and your arms because you're taking your heart up and you're trying to open your heart up to the ceiling. Tilt your head back if you want to. Slowly release, round your back. And just keep rounding your back. Let your elbows settle on your knees. Keep falling forward as much as you can. Round it back. Inhale, come up tall and get into your back bend. Maybe chin up. Keep pushing your knees down. Exhale, round your back. Pull in with your biceps. Elbows resting on your knees. Rounding your back all the way down. Inhale, float up, spine tall, heart moving up, chin moving up, knees moving down, shoulders away from the ears. And then slowly tuck your chin in, round your back, fold forward. And release. Come back to seated. Get your knees in towards each other. Cross your ankles. Push down into the outer edges of your feet. See if you can come up without support. If you need support, please go ahead and take it. Come to the tops of your mats. Feet are about hip distance apart. Outer edges of your feet parallel to the outer edges of the mat. Knees gently pulling up, so your kneecaps are pulling up. You're pushing down into all four corners of your feet. Your tailbone is pointing down. Your pelvis is level. Spine is growing tall out of your pelvis. Shoulders are relaxed. Palms in front of your heart. Get in touch with your breath. When you're ready, inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Reach and go a little back. Push your hips forward. Exhale, forward fold, but stop at horizontal and check in with your posture. Are your hips above your heels or are they going behind your heels? If they are going behind, gently use your core to push your hips over your heels. See if your spine can remain tall. So sometimes if you feel you've got a rounded back, try and put a little bit of a back bend so you get a straight spine. Can you reach your arms across next to your ears? Maybe chin up and then exhale your arms all the way down. Hold on to the backs of your calves. Slide your palms down to your ankles. Pull in. Inhale, come up halfway. Heart reaching forward. Chin up. Look out at the horizon. Exhale, bend your knees. Fingertips on either side. Get your right foot all the way back. Keep your left knee on top of your left ankle. Scooch your left foot in halfway. Get your right palm next to left foot, left palm outside left knee. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, twist. Reach up with your left fingertips. Maybe look up at your left thumb. Slowly circle your left palm down. Drop your right heel down, left heel in line with right arch. Your feet are perpendicular to one another. Keep your hips low, so try not to get your hips up. Extend your right arm, circle your way to warrior two. We won't be holding for long. Keep pushing your left hip down. right knee straight, drop your right arm, take your left arm up and across, reverse. Inhale, come back, warrior two. Exhale, left arm on top of left thigh. Circle your right arm across. See if you can push your right shoulder back. So try not to dip your right shoulder forward. Open out. Maybe look up at your right thumb. Circle back, warrior two. Windmill your arms around. Left foot all the way back. Hold plank. Shoulders over wrists. Hips in line with shoulders. Right here itself, spread your fingers, index fingers parallel to one another. Push the backs of your thighs up towards the sky. Drop down to your knees, hips slightly back. Bend your elbows, heart between your palms, chin on the mat, knees, chest, chin, shoulders away from your ears. Couple of breaths here. Feel that little compression in your lower back, maybe your upper back. And then relax your hips down onto the mat. Extend your toes, knees straight. Inhale, come up to baby cobra. So go really slow. At some point, you'll feel stuck. You won't be able to go up any further because of some little compression in your middle back, lower back. At that point, inhale, take your spine taller, and then as you exhale, see if you can lift up just a little more. But keep all 10 toes on the mat. So inhale, spine grows taller. Exhale, back bend a little more. At some point, you feel, yeah, this is it, can't go any further. Good. Release your palms off your mat, but stick your toes even further into the mat. So the more you stick your toes into the mat, the more you'll feel like getting your heart up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your palms back down. Tuck your toes in. Come up through your knees. Hips up and back into your first down dog. Drop your heels down towards the mat. Heels behind your second and third toes. Knees are straight. Internal rotation of the thighs and the hips as you gently keep taking your tailbone up and back, maybe straight line between your wrists and your hip point. Keep pulling your navel in towards your spine. Give yourself the space to draw your heart closer to your knees. Look forward between your fingertips. Come up onto your tippy toes, bend your right knee in towards your chest, slide forward through plank, drop your right foot all the way down on the midline, get your left palm next to right foot, your right knee on top of right ankle, keep your hips low, back knee straight, heart reaching forward, inhale, spine growing tall, exhale, twist to the right, take your right arm up, try and line up your shoulders. Look up at your right thumb. 3, 2, 1. Gently release your right palm down. Drop your left heel down, heel to arch alignment. Keep pushing your left pinky toe into the mat, left knee straight, hips low. Look forward, extend your left arm, inhale, come up, warrior two. On the other side, hips remain low, back knee straight, back pinky toe into the mat, spine tall, arms pushing out energetically. Very often I see yogis do this. Don't let that energy drop. Keep it all together. Push down with your feet. Take the energy from the earth to keep your posture. Drop your left palm, circle your right palm up and across. But keep moving your hips down and forward. Circle back, warrior two. Right arm on right thigh. Circle your left arm across. Look up at your left thumb, but keep pushing your left shoulder back. 3, 2, 1. Circle back, warrior two. Windmill your arms around. Back foot all the way forward. You might have to scoot scoot your feet back to hip width apart. Hips over heels, knees straight, heart reaching forward before you use your biceps to pull you in to your best forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, heart reaching forward. Now you can either keep your fingertips reaching down, or you can rest your fingertips, your palms on your calves or your knees, whatever works for you. But keep taking your heart forward, chin up. Exhale, further forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up and back. And palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Check in with your breath. See how you feel. What is your body telling you today? Ah, this feels good. No, enough already. Get to Shavasana. Check in. What's your body telling you? It's more intelligent than you think. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, circle your arms up, remain vertical, and then get your heels off the mat. Reach your fingertips up. Stay on your tippy toes as much as you can. Try and be steady. Keep your arms next to your ears. Keep reaching up. And then slowly drop your heels down. Exhale. Forward fold, stop at halfway. Reach your fingertips forward. Hips in line with your heels. Reach your arms forward, arms next to your ears, and then exhale, drop it down all the way forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, heart moving forward, chin up, exhale, bend your knees, fingertips on either side, get your left foot all the way back, drop down on your left knee, walk that left knee further back, keep pushing your tailbone down and forward, come up on your right knee, so palms on your right knee. Push your tailbone down and forward. Use your palms on your right knee to take your shoulders back. So you're getting into a little bit of a back bend. And if this feels good, just stay here. You want to put in your arms, go ahead, inhale, take your arms up and back. So maintain that back bend that you've achieved already. Maybe take it a little further. Maybe chin up. Windmill your palms down. Pick up your back knee. Drop your left heel down, this time heel to heel alignment. Left toes pointing 45 degrees forward. Left hip pushing forward. So you don't want to open your left hip out. Keep your hips low. Push the outer edge of your pinky, left pinky into the mat. Heart forward, chin up. Inhale, circle your arms up. Warrior one, tailbone moving down, fingertips moving up, shoulders relaxed, moving away from your ears, but at the same time feeling a huge stretch on the sides of your torso. 3, 2, 1. Get your left palm outside right knee, right palm up behind you and outside your left thigh. Inhale, spine tall, exhale, twist. But keep taking your tailbone down and forward. Keep sticking your left pinky toe into the mat. Untwist, come back, warrior one. Windmill your palms all the way down. Pick up your back heel, front foot goes all the way back to plank. Drop down to your knees, hips slightly back. Chest and chin, knees, chest, chin. Pull while you're here. Learn to pull your navel in towards your spine. Elbows close to your body. So don't let your elbows play out like this. Stay here for a couple more breaths. And then slowly drop your hips down. See if you can this time go into a deeper cobra. So stick your toes, all 10 toes on the mat. Knees straight, toes growing tall, inhale, spine growing tall, and then just peel your heart up off the mat. Push forward and down with your palms on the mat. See where you feel stuck. Wherever you feel stuck, stop. Just stay with that sensation. Stay with that little discomfort. Shoulders away from the ears. Neck a natural extension of your spine. So no need to jam your chin up. Just stay here. Stay with your breath. Gently lower down. Tuck your toes in. Come up through your knees. Hips up and back. Down dog. Glide your tail as far up and as far back as you can. Did I say tail or tailbone? Anyway, you know what I mean. External rotation of the arms, of the shoulders, index fingers parallel to one another, elbows straight, knees straight. Very often we buckle into our knees a little bit, as I'm doing right now. So you need to get a little focus, get your heart closer to your knees, and then push your knees further back so your heart is chasing your knees. Then look forward between your fingertips. Come up on the balls of your feet. Draw your left knee in towards the chest. Glide forward through plank. Drop your left foot all the way forward between your palms, a little on the left. Drop your right knee down, walk it back. Keep your tailbone down and forward and slowly come up onto your left knee. Keep your palms on your left knee. Keep pushing your tailbone down and forward, hips down and forward. And then slowly just start straightening out your elbows. So basically, you're taking your shoulders back. You're getting into a little bit of a back bend. So back bends work the psoas, work the lower back muscles, upper back also. But most of your back bend really comes from your middle back. Keep going. If you want, release your arms up and back. So inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, back bend as much as you can, maybe chin up. Windmill your palms all the way down. Pick up your right knee. Drop your right heel down, heel to heel alignment, right toes 45 degrees in, hips low, right hip moving forward, spine growing tall. Inhale and come up. Reach up with your fingertips, tailbone reaching down and forward. Feel that strengthening in your left thigh because it's kind of bearing the weight. Your right foot is the anchor. Even that's getting a little bit of the weight, but it's got to be steady for the left leg to do its work. When you're ready, right palm outside left knee, left palm circles behind, left palm outside right thigh. Inhale, spine tall, exhale, twist. Look over your left shoulder. Check if your right knee is bending. If it is, straighten it out. Bend your left knee even more. Take your tailbone down and forward. Keep twisting a little more. 3, 2, 1. Untwist back to warrior 1. Windmill your palms all the way down. Back foot all the way forward. Deep forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep your arms all the way up. Stay vertical. Peel your heels off the mat. Stay on the tips of your toes. Reach up. Stay with your breath. Stay with your balance. 4, 3, 2. Slowly drop your heels down. Palms in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Check in with your breath. As you know, we've covered bent knees. Now we move to straight knees. So which means triangle and forward triangle. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Up, reach back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips down. Get your right foot all the way back. Drop your right heel down, heel to arch. Right pinky toe into the mat, hips low. Get your right arm forward, circle up, warrior two. Straighten out your left knee. Right palm goes behind you. Hold on to your left hip point. Now, if you can't hold on to your left hip point, just stay somewhere here. So just make sure that you're doing this so that you want your right shoulder to start moving back. Reach forward with your left arm. Now, all through moving through triangle, try and keep your body in one plane, which means essentially don't dip your right shoulder forward, don't push your left hip back, so don't end up looking like this. So keep everything in one plane, keep reaching forward with your left arm as much as you can, and then circle your left arm all the way down. It can just rest gently on your left calf. Use that to keep pushing your right shoulder back. Maybe look up at the ceiling. If your left arm reaches down, so I can just get my fingertip down, so be it. You can get all 5 fingertips down, great. You can get your palm down, go for it. But stop at a level that just challenges you. When you're ready, circle your right arm up. Try and maintain everything in one plane. Maintain steadiness of mind, steadiness of breath. I know this pose can get challenging. Just hang in there for a bit more. The true benefit of the pose comes only if you hold it for a bit. If you want to get it more complicated, go for Namaste overhead, but don't get your spine out of the pose. Stay where you are, just circle your arms overhead. Keep turning your right shoulder back, left shoulder forward, right ribs back, left ribs forward. Look up at the ceiling. And if you're here, once again, release back to ordinary triangle. Look down at your left toes. Bend your left knee. Circle back, warrior two. Windmill your arms around. Get your left foot all the way back to plank. We're gonna do side planks. So if you want, get your right knee down. So your right hip is above your right knee and your right palm is in front of your right knee. Drop your left heel down. So your right toes are pointing at the arch of your left foot. Get your left palm on your left hip. And you can get into your side plank. You can take your arm across. You want to balance, get your left leg up. Or you want to make your life a little more complicated, come back up onto a normal plank. Outer edge of your right foot on the mat. Inner edge of your left foot on the mat. Plank. And then take it to whatever complication you want. Get your left foot on top of your right foot. Star. Hold on to your big toe. Take it up. Whatever floats your boat today. But make sure that your right shoulder remains above your right wrist. 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly release back to plank. Drop your knees down, hips back, child's pose. When you're ready, spread your fingers, index fingers parallel, tuck your toes in, hips up and back, down dog. Make it a good down dog. Float your right leg up, point your right toes up. Keep your hips level, so don't open your right hip like I'm doing now. Keep your right hip point facing down, but reach even higher up with your right toes. Now, one sweep, exhale, get your knee in towards your chest and your foot all the way forward between your palms. Drop your left heel down, heel to arch. Extend your left arm, open up, warrior two. On the other side, straighten your right knee. Left arm goes behind. Hold on to your right hip point. If you can't, just leave your arm behind. Make sure your left shoulder keeps moving back. Right arm forward. Reach across. Stay in one plane. So try not to tip this forward. Try not to push this hip back. Stay in one line. Reach your right arm forward. When you can reach no more, circle it down. Maybe just support yourself on your right calf. Use that. Turn your left shoulder up and back. If you can reach your right fingertips down, go for it. If you can get your whole right palm down, go for that. But stay in one plane. If you want, left arm up, classic triangle. Please don't hold your breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Use Ujjayi breath. If you want, circle your arms overhead. Right ribs moving forward, left ribs moving back. Engage your core, but steady your breath. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to normal triangle. Look down at your right toes. Bend your right knee, float up. Warrior two. Windmill your arms around. Back foot all the way forward to deep forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep your arms all the way up and back. And palms together in front of your heart. Stay with your breath. Get ready for your next round. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, circle your arms up. Stay tall, stay vertical. Peel your heels off, get into a balance. Stay steady. Soften your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Now you've got a choice. You can either drop your heels down or you can keep your heels up. So keep taking your heels higher as you slowly move into a forward fold. So go ahead, take your time. Move into a forward fold. Keep your knees straight, heels moving up. Arms reaching forward. Use your core, use your calves. Drop yourselves down. Maybe hold on to the backs of your calves. Pull yourselves in. Keep taking your heels up. And from here, if you can reach down to the mat, well and good. Otherwise, keep holding on behind your ankles and then slowly release your heels down. Oh my God, what was that? Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips on either side. Get your left foot all the way back. Drop your left heel down, heel to heel alignment. Left toes at 45 degrees. Tailbone moving down and forward. Inhale, circle your arms up. Warrior one. And then straighten out your right knee. Keep pushing your left hip forward. So you don't want to be looking like this. And that's why I say get the left foot in a little bit. If you want, increase the width between your feet. So right now, my heel is in line with the heel. If I want, I can just push the left heel slightly to the left. It makes it a little easier, gives my hip a little more space to kind of swivel so that both my hip points are facing forward. So arms are up, reaching up, both your knees are straight. Circle your arms behind you. You got a choice. You can either keep your palms on your hips or your fingers facing down, pointing down rather, elbows in and get into a back bend, or you can interlace your fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades, extend your elbows, and get into a back bend. So yogi's choice. Inhale, come up to vertical. Again, you've got a choice. You can either keep your interlaced fingers where they are, take your arms up, and then fold forward. Left hip moving forward, right hip moving back, heart reaching forward, navel in towards the spine. Stop when your torso is parallel to the floor. Right hip pushing back, left hip pushing forward. Palms, knuckles reaching up to the sky, chin up. Or you can just keep your arms next to your ears, reaching forward. Both are like challenging in their own way. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release your palms down to the mat on either side of your front foot. Now, if you find this difficult because you don't have the flexibility, hold on to your right calf or your right ankle, whatever part of your anatomy gives you support. Now, if you feel you are unbalanced and this is so difficult, hold on to furniture. Once you've got your steadiness, keep pushing your right hip back, left hip forward. Release your heart down towards your right knee. Keep your toes fine, don't round your back. Now, if you can, get your left palm next to your right foot. If you can't, maybe you can get it on your right calf. If you can't, if you have a block or maybe a chair you can keep next to you, hold on to that. Inhale, take your heart forward, spine parallel to the floor. Exhale, circle your right arm up. Twisted triangle. Both your knees are straight. Your left heel is on the mat. Left pinky toe keeps pushing into the mat. Your shoulders are lined up to the vertical. If you want to make this slightly more challenging, lift your left palm off the mat, go across the right foot, and get your fingertips on the other side of the right foot. Challenges your balance a little more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly get your right arm down. Bend your right knee. Right foot all the way back. Hold plank. Now we're getting into side plank. So if you want, get your left knee down, left hip on top of left knee, left palm in front of left knee. Drop your right heel down and circle your right arm up. If you want across, if you want, float your right leg up. And if you want, so take your pick. Just drop the outer edge of your left foot on the mat, inner edge of your right foot on the mat. And make sure your left shoulder is on top of your left wrist. Side plank. Then do whatever fancy stuff you want. Right foot on top of left foot. 5-pointed star. Or hold on to your right big toe and extend. So whatever works for you today. Stay with your breath. Don't hold your breath. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Drop your knees. And child's pose. Completely let it go. Bend your elbows. Keep your hips heavy on your heels. Spread your fingers, extend your elbows, tuck your toes in, hips up and back to your down dog, please. Take your left leg up, point your left toes up. Keep your left hip point facing down. Reach your toes even higher. Straighten your right knee even more. Push your heart back towards your right knee even more. And then one swing. Exhale, get your left foot all the way forward between your palms, a little to the left of the mat. Drop the right heel down, either go heel to heel or right heel a little more to the right. Point your right toes forward. Keep your hips down and low. Inhale, come up, warrior one. And then straighten out your front knee completely. So straighten out your left knee, straighten out your right knee, circle your palms behind, do exactly what you did on the other side. So either fingertips facing down on your lower back, squeeze your elbows in, back bend, so increase length of your spine, take your heart up, or interlace your fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades in, extend your elbows, heart up, maybe chin up. Stay with your breath. Come back to vertical. You know both the alternatives, but make sure your right hip is pushing forward, left hip is pushing back. Take your arms up, fold forward. So either you're like this or reach your arms forward next to your ears and hold 5. Keep pushing left hip back, right hip forward. 4. Pull your navel in towards your spine. 3. Reach your fingertips forward, elbows straight next to your ears. 2. Keep taking your heart forward. 1. And slowly release your fingertips down. So either hold on to your ankle, your calf. If you're lucky enough, get your fingertips on either side. And then slowly release down. If you want, hold on to furniture to keep yourself steady. As you lower your heart down to your left knee, make sure your spine is tall. So you're not rounding your back and just, kind of jamming your chin into your knee. Try and reach your chin to your toes if you can. Keep pushing your left hip back. Find steadiness and ease through your breath. Then, if you can, get your right palm next to your left foot. So you may be only on your right fingertips, maybe not on the full palm. Inhale, spine goes tall, torso parallel to the floor. Exhale, take your left arm up. While you do this, keep pushing your left hip back, right hip forward. Reach up, so spiral your heart up. If you notice, I'm not doing this. I'm not spiraling my heart into my thigh. I'm spiraling my heart up towards the sky. And then if you want to make your life just a little more interesting, pick up your right palm, cross over your left foot, get it on the other side of the left foot. But once again, knees straight, heart moving forward, and open your palm up to the sky. 3, 2, 1. Circle your palm all the way down. Bend your front knee, back foot all the way forward. Deep forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Now here, if you want, just circle sweep your arms up to vertical, but if you want to make life a little more interesting, peel your heels off the mat. So stay on your tippy toes, and then very slowly start taking your arms up towards the sky. So come up slowly. Keep your heels moving up. Go up slowly. As you can see, it can get challenging. Slowly all the way up. Reach up. Release your heels down. Palms in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Stay with your breath just for a bit. When you're ready, gently lower yourself to the mat. We're getting into the pushing your knees with your elbows pose. I keep forgetting the name of this pose. I don't know why. Can someone remind me? Maybe after, because I've muted all of you. So keep your feet about 90 degrees to each other, elbows inside your knees, push your knees out. And you can keep your heels as close or as far away as you want, but make sure you're getting that pressure, that opening in your hips. Now, I'm kind of rounding my back. So inhale, spine tall, exhale, find a little more ease. So drop your hips a little more lower. Inhale, spine tall, exhale, drop your hips lower, shoulders away from the ears. Keep pushing your knees in so you feel the pressure in your palms. Try and keep your chin up. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. All the way down to the mat. Okay. Get your right knee in front of you. Sit evenly on both your hips. Get your left foot outside your right knee. Your left knee pointing up to the sky, but your left hip pushing down into the mat. Come up tall with your spine. You know we're prepping for a twist. So before you get into your twist, just keep watching, because once you get into your twist, you won't be able to watch your screens. So level 1, just get your elbow around your knee and twist. Level 2, get your elbow outside your knee and twist. Level 3, get your shoulder outside your knee, your palm under your thigh, and go for the bind and twist. I don't know how much of this you can see. Go for the bind. And if you've got the bind, you want to straighten your knee, go ahead, straighten your knee. But try and keep a tall spine. So when you start straightening your knee, if you're rounding your back like I'm doing, get out of it. Keep your spine tall, keep twisting. So take a pose that challenges you enough. For today, I'm just going to do elbow around the knee and twist, because I just want to get into a deeper twist. So you choose what level of complexity you want, go for it. With each inhale, spine tall. With each exhale, see if you can twist out a little more. And slowly, 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 slowly release, and just twist the other way, just to kind of ease the spine. Now, if you can, just take your left foot all the way back next to your right hip. So your left knee falls on top of your right knee. Now, it won't just fall, you've got to kind of, wiggle your way in. But if this feels impossible, because if you're looking from top, it'll look like one big foot. If this feels impossible, then go ahead and do fire log. So your right calf is down, your left calf is on top of your right calf, and you can just stay here. So take a pose that suits you. Worst case, if even this looks very difficult, and your hip is saying, oh God, this is too much, and your knee is up, just cross your left calf outside your right calf and fold forward. So this is what it looks with a crossed leg. This is what it looks on the fire log. And this is what it looked like in Gomukhasana. So just keep taking your spine tall and fold forward. Now, if you're doing Gomukhasana and you want to complicate your life a little more, so my left knee is up, I take my left arm up and back And then I interlace with my right fingers. Inhale, spine tall. I'm taking my left elbow up, back, and down, and folding forward. So hold wherever is good for you. You can just not do the arms at all. You can include the arms. If you're not doing the arms, keep reaching your fingertips forward. Try and keep your elbows straight. Keep crawling forward as much as you can. Keep getting your heart down as much as you can. Keep your spine tall as much as you can. 3, 2, well, no, just hold for a little more. And slowly release. So the same pose we do with the left knee down and the right knee up, and you can transition out any which way you like. So for today, I'm just going to lean back, get my feet off, get into a Navasana, cross my knees again, and go back. This time my right knee is up, so left arm goes up and back. If you're not doing the arms, just forget about this. If you're doing fire log, just get into fire log. If you're doing crossed, your right calf is outside your left calf. And if you're not doing the arms, then just get your fingertips on the mat, tall spine, and then fold forward. Just keep crawling your fingertips forward as much as you can reach. You should feel the stretch in your right outer glute. Stay with your breath. Find your stillness. Slowly come up. If you're doing your arms, release your arms. And then just get your left knee in front of you, left heel outside right hip, and then get your right foot on the mat or on the floor. The whole foot is down, so it's not like the toes, my big toe is up and just the outer edge is down. The whole foot is down, the right knee is pointing up, and I'm pushing my right hip down. So I'm sitting equally on both my hips. And go for the twist. This time left elbow will come outside right knee or outside right knee or shoulder outside right knee, whatever floats your boat for today. Inhale, spine tall, exhale, twist. See how your breathing changes once you're in a twist. See how your spine feels once you're in a twist. Emotionally, see how you're doing once you're in a twist. And then slowly, 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 slowly release and twist to the other side. Gently release down to Shavasana. We're done, yogis. Ease your way down to your easiest, most comfortable Shavasana. If you find a little cramping going on in your upper back, the easiest thing I like to do is pick up your head, come up as much as you can, so you're kind of really working your core, Then tuck your chin in towards your neck, towards your throat, and then gently release down and let your chin go. Relax your shoulders, turn your palms up towards the sky, elbows slightly away from the torso. Relax all your joints, let your feet go floppy. And if you really want to think of something, just think of your breath. So think of inhales, tummy goes up, ribs go up. Exhale, tummy gently falls, ribs deflate. Stay with your breath. When ready, take a nice long deep breath in. Bring your awareness to you, to your surroundings. When you're ready to exhale, bend your knees gently in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice little hug. And then gently rock from side to side. And whenever you're ready, roll over to your right. Turn your face down, blink your eyes open. Come up to seated in your most comfortable pose. Keep your spine tall, shoulders relaxed, palms on your thighs or namaste in front of your heart. Bow your head to your namaste, or generally bow your head. Stay with your breath. Go back to your practice. Fairly simple, just the basic standing postures, few sitting postures. Nothing too complicated. But we did throw in a bit of a challenging pose here and there. But that's what you do with life. You can make it as complicated and as simple as you wish. You can take it to whatever level of drama you want. It's in your hands. With that, one last inhale, stretch all the way up. And release, wishing you as much simplicity as you want in your lives, yogis. I'm stopping the recording now, but Sutra folks, stick around.